Frankenfoot! That's my 80s metal opening. Hi everyone, you got Frankenfoot. You got one more war attack recap to go over here. Weak-ish base, so you know, not my proudest attack, but my king is down, and this is where we needed to go. Interesting war, very lopsided war, but their attacks have been sufficiently terrible that we might just pull this out. So we shall see. So this is the base I had to attack. Well, not had to, that I elected to attack based off of the current condition of the war. And this is a weekend war, and weekend wars are usually pretty awful. I mean, well, not awful in that sense, but awful in the sense that you really got to squeeze and try hard to find the time to do it because you got so much going on. I hate having a life. I truly do hate having a life. I wish I could just sit and do nothing all day and, you know, not do these things like socializing and hang out with people and have friends. But, you know, if I was doing that, I'd probably be playing, you know, StarCraft instead of COC. So I guess it all works out at the end. Anyway, but long story short, had my clan castle troops, had an army cooked, and the 5-minute window I had to attack came up. So you pop up, you see what's there, you make a plan, and you go. So I had HPHB cooked because a lot of these bases look like they might be susceptible to it, and I actually saw this base when I made that decision. And you can easily get one air defense no matter which side you attack from. And it's a pretty big open base. So lots of place for things like giant bombs and stuff, spring traps, things that you might have a hard time with Valks taking care of. So I elected to come in from this direction. And the reason I did that is because I can get this air defense pretty darn quick. This queen hopefully will lure my... what are they called? Kill squad. Lure the kill squad in this direction and move everything over here to keep them moving, not get them stuck in one compartment too long. I don't know if that happened. I actually haven't seen this replay yet, so we're going to have a live looking at it for the first time replay. And then once the kill squad has come in, they will eventually lure the clan castle. I think I was a little bit slow in dropping the poison spells, I recall. But clan castle is going to come out. P.E.K.K.A.s should be pretty robust. This was a second attack, so I know what's in there. You got some Valks, you got a baby dragon, stuff like that. So as long as I take care of that baby dragon with the queen behind the P.E.K.K.A.'s, life should be okay. I'll have poison spells and things should be okay. But I'll come in and I will drop a rage somewhere around here, A, to knock that air defense out pretty quick so it doesn't start roasting the healers prematurely, and B, once the healers walk into that heal spell, things will get healed up very quickly. The other thing I checked is these darn X-bows. These pesky little X-bows are stuck in down position. And I promised myself that I'd start thinking about possibly doing air attacks when X-bows were in the down position. And this would have been a weak-based experiment a little bit on. But the, you know, I had my army cooked. I had my window. You got to do it when you got time to do it. You know, sometimes you got to like say like, oh, I got a stomach problem. Run to the bathroom and make your war attack. It's the way life goes, you know. It's the way life goes. But as far as funneling, this side seems easy enough. I got an archer tower here, but pretty far away removed from the air defenses. So I'm going to drop a dragon, baby dragon, exactly right here. He'll take that out. He'll take that out. Not worried about that guy. He's so far away. Bowlers and queen are going to want to walk in the middle, provided there's a hole there. This side's a bit more interesting. I need at least these buildings to be gone, I'm pretty darn sure. And so I'm going to hedge my bets and make sure they go away. I'm going to drop a baby dragon here, and I'm going to drop a giant to come in and start tanking for this cannon, and I'm going to drop 2 wizards and help them to start clearing these buildings on this side. Once that's done, you drop P.E.K.K.A.s around here. You know, depending on what's left, you can drop them all in the same barracks, or if I've got all 3 of these left. You all right there, buddy? The baby's doing a somersault. I'm not really sure what's going on. He seems to be in good spirits. He's playing with his shoe now, not on his foot. Okay, depending on what's left here, I can drop a P.E.K.K.A. here and let it walk this way, and another one here, let it walk this way, and then one in the middle. Let it wipe stuff out, and then drop the healers, or the, what you call it? Drop the rest of the kill squad, the queen and the bowlers behind him, and healers as far away as I can to keep them away from that air defense for as long as possible. I'm going to allow the P.E.K.K.A.s to bust through the wall themselves. It's a relatively weak wall, so that shouldn't be a problem. And they'll come in and hopefully they'll start knocking out these defenses, which would be bad news for hogs. It looks like there's a Tesla farm in here, but this is the second attack. I assure you there's not, which is good and it's bad. It's good because I could get the P.E.K.K.A.s to go in there and take it out. It's bad because, that's why it's bad that there's not a Tesla farm. Because that means the Teslas are scattered throughout now, and it's going to be trouble for my hogs and other things. But, whatever. Attack should still do it. This base is actually a little bit higher than I thought. 2 of the air defenses were weak. The only thing that's really weak here are the wizard towers, which are awful for hogs, so I guess that helps a good bit. Now, I guess you got a low-level mortar here, but that's kind of insignificant at this day and age. But this base is a bit more cranked up than I thought. The Expos were not high-powered. Oh, that was the other major thing I took into consideration. Expos were down, but as long as I'm coming in this direction, they should come in. They should wipe this one out pretty quick, the bowlers or something, and they shouldn't have both of them locked on them for too terribly long. You can handle healers, especially if they're raged, healing them up with 1 Expo, but as I found out from my last attack, 2 Expos at once is too much. So Queen should be gone. The thing that's not good about this strategy is I got the King over here, and he's far removed from the Queen. I don't think I can trust my kill squad to go all the way in there and take him out. So he's going to be around to beat up on my hogs when I get to the end. And that's unfortunate. And he will probably be... This is probably where my hogs will end, I think. He's some awesome killer guy. Yeah, come on. Yeah. There he goes. Yeah. Should I be more patient on the hogs? I don't know. If I have the wherewithal and the time, I'll try a couple of raids, and we'll see how that goes in terms of being more patient with the hogs. But anyway, that's the plan. Then hogs should have a ring of defenses to take around the edge of the base. Got 2 heal spells in the bank. Let's see how it went down. All right, come on, baby drags. Baby drag up top, second one down there. Now, once I'm sure he's doing what he's supposed to do, I went the giant. That was kind of risky because a spring trap could have ruined everything. Let's see, wizard's going, taking out that builder's hut that's gone, so out come the P.E.K.K.A.s, let them walk in this direction, healer behind them. They're doing good. They're about to bust through that wall. P.E.K.K.A.s are very robust. They can take a beating for a while, especially with healers behind them. Out comes the queen and bowlers. Go ahead and drop my rage. Clan Castle comes down a little late on that poison, I think, but I got it out. Now, let's take a look. Well, I lost a healer, but 2 healers are on the rage. I got P.E.K.K.A.s in here. Can you even see anything? That's just sheer chaos. Forget watching this stuff live. I can't even look at a replay in a still frame and figure out what's going on. Anyway, but I got a rage here. Healers are in it, so that's keeping everything healed up. It looks like the P.E.K.K.A.s, one of them is redirecting to the queen momentarily, but the bowlers all dropped rocks on her head. Knocked her out pretty quick, so the P.E.K.K.A.s move into the core, which is good and bad. So I got P.E.K.K.A.s and healers rocking the core. My queen has decided to completely walk outside and start circling around to the base. And when I saw that, I decided it's time to drop hogs, all of my hogs. I had 12 hogs on the queen side, and let this healer keep working on her and building her up, because one healer is not enough to counteract multiple point defenses like that. So the queen's going to be alive, which is very important for cleanup, I found. Especially, I don't have my king on this raid, so I needed whatever I can do to help get through it. So hogs come in. Go ahead and, I bet I dropped a heal around here somewhere. Oh, spring trap. My bowlers are toast at this point. I got 1 P.E.K.K.A. walking around. I think I saved the heal for here because I was afraid they'd trip a giant bomb there, but they didn't. And at this point, things are looking pretty good, unless I get really unlucky with spring traps. This base should be toast. And at this point, I remember considering if I should swag a heal spell, but that open space made me... I had visions of giant bomb there, so I didn't take the chance. I just dropped the heal spell and let them be at full health. And that's it. There was no giant bomb there. Huh. And that's it. The rest of it's cleanup. Dropped the cleanup wizards on top up there. I had 4 wizards, 2 of them to help me get through this mess, and 2 of them to help clean up the ring of the base. I had plenty of kill squad over here. So I allowed them to walk around in that direction. So, not a maxed out Town Hall 9. Still, defense was a bit higher than I gave it credit for, at least mentally. But, yeah, there you go. Let's watch it one more time just to see how well those P.E.K.K.A.s fared. Right, and skipping to the P.E.K.K.A.s, skipping to the P.E.K.K.A.s. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see. So the P.E.K.K.A's going there. He's taking point defense damage, but he's getting healed up by the healers pretty well. 1 point defense is gone. 2 point defense is gone. So now he's got a chance to get healed up. Let's see how they did in the clan castle. Ooh, he took a pretty good beating. And P.E.K.K.A's go through the open hole, so watch what happened there. 2 P.E.K.K.A's that started attacking here, 1 started attacking here. Even though this was in a rage, I guess they were both rage. These guys won, and as soon as that wins, everybody redirects and goes into the core, which is good. I was banking on them taking out that Expo a little bit quicker than that, though. But I bet that happens pretty quick. Yeah, bowlers take it out. P.E.K.K.A's and bowlers in the core. King is gone. Ah, look at that. God bless you. The king, I didn't even think to check that. The king is going to walk into the core and save my hogs from getting hit on the head by a big fat sword. So P.E.K.K.A's then meander down. These guys wander off the reservation. They take a lot of stuff out, but eventually are just going to run out of pepper. These P.E.K.K.A's now do not have a healer behind them, so they're eventually going to get roasted. But God bless these bowlers, just going around taking out things that were harassing my P.E.K.K.A. And I dropped the hogs down just in time. Oh, no, I didn't. That P.E.K.K.A. saved its own life. Alright, so that's how the P.E.K.K.A's did. Boop! Look at them. Hey, you build her hut. I hate you. There you go. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty right there. Okay, so P.E.K.K.A. still proved to be robust. P.E.K.K.A's and bowlers in the core were quite nice. Had my healers stuck with them longer, those bowlers and maybe another P.E.K.K.A. could have survived a bit longer. But that's what happens when the queen wanders off the reservation. Did get to swag her ability at the end, though. And there you go. Time to upload, and I'll catch y'all during the next war, or after it, I should say.